My name is Igwe Hannah Nisoma, and I'll be your host for today. Today, we want to discuss a very critical issue that hits close to home among students in Nigeria. The topic is depression among students in tertiary institutions in Nigeria. Depression is real and it's affecting countless lives, and many students are secretly struggling. Today, we hope to open up this conversation, spread awareness, and discuss practical solutions. I have with me wonderful guests who have little knowledge on experiences in. Before we dive into the topic for today, can you tell us a bit about yourself and what motivated your interest in this topic?
Okay, my name is Hilary Sotochukwu, and yes, I'm a medical student and a poet. I would say what motivated me to be in this podcast is the fact that mental health is not taken seriously as it should be in Nigeria, unless all hell breaks loose. Yes. So, being a student and knowing students, I know that depression is something that's real, and I want to help create awareness that this is an important aspect of our lives that we should look into.
Thank you very much.
All right, my name is Bessel Tatiana, a 300 level pharmacy student of Abia State University, content creator, and a skincare therapist. What really motivated my interest in this topic is, firstly, I'm a student, and secondly, I know the pressure in family, I know the pressure in school, I know the pressure in the society at large, and I know the outcome of depression in students in the university.
Thank you very much.
So, I'm Chikuma Alma by name. I'm a medical student, doing a level one. What inspired or sparked my interest in speaking about this is I feel that in as much as depression is a known topic, when you hear I'm depressed, it's common, but still yet I feel it's kind of neglected. Like we recognize this, but how do we respond to it? So I think it's what I know. Yes, I know that it's what sparked my interest in being part of the podcast.
Okay, so you feel like it's something that everyone
Yeah, like they don't know how to respond
when
to
you see
it.
someone doing
Exactly. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, my name is Olo Joshua. I'm a medical student. Yeah, I feel like depression is neglected, by students, which sometimes leads to loss of life and causing disaster and lose our family. And they say that depression is something that happens to the mental health. I don't think it's only mental health. I feel like they have financial depression whereby no one have money to sustain their family. I feel like depression is a worldwide situation. There are many types of depression, not only mental health depression, but other types.
Once again, I welcome you all to the show again. Thank you. Miss Alma, in simple terms, how would you define depression, especially for our student audience out there?
Okay, depression. In layman's term, I'm not into this speaking English. Yeah. In layman's term, I'll say depression is like a persistent disorder. What comes with disorder? Well, I know it's something that's persistent. That's in the state of mind where it goes on. You get it goes on and on. Persistent in the way. Okay, there are always exceptions. When we get to pregnant women that has to do it all, and ladies as a whole, we are women stage
Hormonal changes.
exactly. So then that is when you say that today I'm depressed, tomorrow I'm okay, I'm filled with joy. But I feel in a whole it's a sickness that can be persistent. Yes.
Is there anything you'd like to add to what you're saying?
Yes. Let's call it by the name. It is a mental illness. Yes. A mental illness that is characterized by sadness, like intense sadness.
You don't know the reason why you are
Yes,
sad.
you don't know. You may know or you may not know. Yes. Intense sadness. And then loss of interest towards things that you once loved to do. Yes. You just all of a sudden you just want to be on your own. There's no interest. Yes. Things like that.
I hear many students say, "Guy, I just want this. I just want this," but you don't even know why you want this.
You don't know.
Mr. Tiana, what do you think are the common causes or triggers of depression among students in Nigeria?
Okay, there are many causes and many things that triggers depression in Nigeria. we have family pressure, which is like a thing, one of the most common things that triggers depression. We have family pressure, we have financial pressure. This is the baba we all know. Like if you don't have money, especially among guys, especially among guys, like it's so common, it's extremely common.
Mostly guys.
Yes, mostly guys. Yes, we have academic pressure. This is like the big deal in the university. This is what happens to us here. We go through a lot, so these are the things that can trigger depression. Yes, ma'am.
So are you saying among women and men, depression vary? Do you think it's higher in women than in men? Or it's higher in men than in women?
Right. It differs. Yes, not in all cases. There are some families where they put more pressure on the men, and some families they put more pressure on the women. So it differs.
And I think women, I'm a woman lover. I think women, because most times, men have their way of,
Shielding,
masking exactly. For us, once we are angry, you will see on our face, and we start feeling irritated. You get it? So I think it's more to women. Let's answer your question. What triggers? I think when you're overwhelmed,
stress.
When you feel you've taken enough, you've absorbed enough. I think depression is what results from being overwhelmed by circumstances.
Mr. Joshua, have you or someone ever experienced depression? Would you like to share that experience?
Really, but I've had my friends have been depressed or having depression. So most of them is financial. So that's why you see, for me, I don't know for you, suppose a meal. When I'm female, see financial depression, or more the key boys, you get them, ask for help, the key people. Financial depression is the worst I can even imagine for a man or a guy, because there's two. You have to cater for your family, yourself. Probably if you have a girlfriend, you have to cater for everybody. That's how it is. So you can't hide it. Financial depression is the worst. That's why you have, like, you see guys say, how I did more depression won't kill me. Why you did like this? Money no deal. That one's kills you. And you girls, like you see, when you have depression, you're silent, like men are silent. But I feel like men own that silence own that kills. It's the worst. So
Because they don't agree that they need
that's why I say male depression is more than female depression.
Why person will come to like a man, walk out of a girlfriend, never see 3 square meals.
You can't lie to yourself. Like every boy in this school, every boy in this school has like what he wants or what he wants to do. But firstly, you have to cater for your family. But
which family?
Yeah, they have family now. There are some family that they don't have the dad, but they have the mom. And the mom is a single mom. So you have to cater for everybody in the family with your siblings. Then partially putting your girlfriend there, but I don't mean say you put your girlfriend over your family, you will not try am.
So are we saying the environment and academic pressure plays a role in fostering this depression we're talking about?
Like academic depression. Yes, just to say about that, academic depression is like more of like seeing someone passing, like just imagine you're in an exam, your seatmates, like you are sitting, you are vibing, doing everything together, and you wrote an exam and you passed, you didn't pass, and you feel that causes depression now.
And
it happens to a lot of medical students in this school.
Yes, you be like, guy, you right, we are no right.
Wait till this guy right, and no means say go the copy, no go copy.
Can I add something?
Okay.
Another thing that can bring this academic depression comes from maybe Nigeria is corrupt. So a student can read and put all effort in. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, lady first on that. You will read and you're sure I wrote this and I'm going to pass. Then when you check the results, you're saying it's one thing other. Thank you. So I think it can lead to this academics now having influence.
I'm sorry, when you say environment, no, apart from examination examples for me, I believe that when you're in an environment where there is
Intense competition. You feel that I'm regional, but come on, I'm not the only one reading. Other people also reading, and still yes, the quota that should be selected is
Very
less.
minimal.
I'm telling you.
Oh,
You
yes.
get, so there is this can I do this? You are
That
now
pressure.
overwhelmed. Exactly. You're now overwhelmed. That can result to depression. You get, so I believe environment plays a very big role. Then talking to family now, when you're in the background where your parents are like, "Nah, I'm paying your school fees, so don't bring back this kind of results for me."
Yeah.
Now they're not saying it in a loving way.
Yeah.
It's a must. You have
Yes,
to.
like now they don't care about how you
How you
feel.
do it.
Yes, they are you would think like I don't know if you know what I'm saying. You have to bring this. So if you find yourself in such environments where you're pressured that way, where your like emotional life or emotional feelings are not being looked upon or not being considered, there is depression creeps in gradually. Yes, so it's
Yes, that's true. And let's talk on society. Yes, society also helps to encourage more depression to the lives of students in university. Imagine you going back home with the first class and then going to find jobs at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. You're someone that has third class. Okay, let's leave the third class.
Yeah.
You have first class and you're going to this particular office, you're looking for a job. And someone that is not even educated and illiterate comes and
You're
there's a
taking
job.
the
Oh my goodness.
And you're saying
not
it's
depressed.
money.
Yes.
What
You see
connection
saying
do you
school
have?
must come. That's what we are
That
saying.
was well.
Yes, that's what else as well.
Sorry, and another thing before you choose, before I forget about it, I believe comparison, society, parents, the comparison. This is a factor in environment, like it's a sub factor. I'll put it that way. You get where parents are comparing. Are you not seeing this person's child? Are you not seeing this person? People are
Head bigger than your own.
Yeah, I'm telling you, people
One
are at
head.
the same time. Oh, how come? Why?
And some parents don't even know that thing is
Like,
strong.
Yes.
They feel like they are advising you, they are pushing you.
So when once it comes to comparison, when you're comparing your children, comparing your neighbor's son, like just saying it obviously to them so that they can feel bad. You believe that some parents will be like, as I'm comparing him, he will buckle up, but you don't know whatever emotions that person
killing
is
him
backing.
down.
Exactly. So that's why I say
Let's not forget social media. What
social
can we say?
media.
I think
Social
that one. Social media.
I'm thinking you.
So you see this person has 25K followers and you really have, let's say, one. Then like guy, what you can do with so say
Yeah.
maybe I wear this, I go
Is where comparison
The king of
takes
depression.
place. I'm telling
And
you,
it also
you
makes you want to live a life that you don't have.
Yeah.
You want to portray something that you're not to get applause.
Yeah, you might even use devious ways to
Yes.
get that allow yourself in trouble.
Yeah.
And I always say that I said before that social media is where the comparison takes place. You want to compare yourself to someone's seemingly perfect life. For your mind now, this person where they no get problem. Now your problem was past the person. Do you get?
I think there was a time when I saw a Twitter user said something. She said she see girls that are just barely 22 wanting to buy bags that a woman of 50.
I'm telling you.
And you know the funny thing about this social media is these people don't tell you the process.
Exactly. They don't tell you get.
They just show you that
Mm.
they just show you the success already, and then you feel like, oh, this is supposed to be easy. You don't know it took this person 20 years, 30 years,
Exactly. And you just want to get to that time. And then you say, she know my needs. Before you know it, I know they do well though.
So do you think Nigerian institution is doing enough to invest in students' mental health?
There are rooms for more, but
organizations.
few organizations.
I don't know if sorry, no season. Continue to okay. In the institutions where I don't know where there are counseling programs, workshops. I think most times associations in universities use of workshops that talk about how to manage your mental health. You get. Then I would say then there's some lecturers, really personally, there's some lecturers that bring up open forum where they tell you, they teach you that it's okay for you to feel not so capable. But it's also right for you to open up. So I feel I will not say because the university in quotes, well, university plays a role, right? But now I'm saying personally, some lecturers take it upon themselves
To educate
and also have that open forum that can make students have
Feel
willingly,
okay.
willingly, yes, see it's
to
okay.
open up.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I feel okay, let's say we have 100% of these lecturers. I feel 20 out of 100%. Yes, 20 out of 100% do this because most of the lecturers I see today, they just enjoy this terror students have. They just enjoy the terror. And Nigeria is corrupt, as I say. Money. Some people want money. They don't care about your struggle or anything. They just want money.
Most people want to.
Yes, I think Nigerian
So they don't care how you get.
No,
Yes.
they don't. They don't.
I think they should do more. The lecturers, especially.
That is according to you. I feel like a 50-50 situation.
So you don't give your lecturers.
Can't blame the lecturers.
How many of your lecturers are scared about?
Not everything is
It's
the
like a
lecturer,
process.
everything is the lecturers. And
No, I'm not saying
No,
everything
not like
is
every
lecturer.
Mhm.
I'm saying that most times lecturer gives this zero.
Like
Yes,
depression,
yes.
like academic
Not
depression.
No, like
No, what I'm saying is most lecturers are too tight.
On the
You get it? I go mostly I might get their parts. They're trying to avoid insults from because I believe all like about familiarity in schools.
Yes.
So I think they're trying to avoid insults from the student side. But I believe most lecturers, their fathers, right? They are too tight, too compact. The students don't see them as somebody that I can open up to.
Like mentor.
You get if you're opening up to some lecturers, some lecturers they listen, I'm depressed.
And they follow going
Follow up their own
Yeah, and
purpose.
they pay you.
Okay, so I think it reminds me of this experience I had after leaving secondary school, moving to the university. Unlike secondary school, where our function time is usually 8:30. Here we had lectures that would be like 7 o'clock. You should be in class, and it made me. I won't like. It made me one of the days with the haste and everything. I wore different legs of shoes. And I did not even notice that I wore different legs of shoes.
Like,
Until it just meant was just
Yes.
looking at me weirdly. Like, it was really bad. I can't move tall, I can't this due to the rules, the change of environment and all of that. So when we talk about the causes of depression, I would love for us to talk about relationship. Because I feel like it causes depression among girls.
Relationship like
And boys
this
too.
relationship,
Yes,
like
and
family
boys.
relationship.
No, like
Oh,
relationship based on because I think
For me, I think
I
that
think
that is one of the
serious.
most unnecessary form of depression. It's for me, it's so stupid.
it's
With
great.
that,
But when it comes to girls, it's like the highest form of depression.
It is because guys can just max their feelings and be like, after
Yes.
she don't go, she
If
don't
a
go, find
woman
another
loves
one.
you, she gives her all. But if you, Joshua,
Mhm.
you love a woman, you give nothing.
are you mad?
I mean, I know.
Because I've had a roommate who she then actually I wouldn't say I'm giving a positive vibe for girls to date, but she was dating 3 guys. But as this is saying now, once a woman gives you her heart, it is you. So that one now that she gave her heart, broke her heart. So she was eating, crying, sleeping, doing everything at the same time. It was really frustrating because you give her food and then she just be like, this is what Michael used to buy for me those days. And she started crying. And sometimes when you expect her to go to bed, so she just suddenly wake up and she's moved. Sometimes she's angry. You get that kind of
Because
response.
of man.
Yes,
Child.
it's very easy for someone to just say, I'm going to forget about this guy.
Oh my.
I'm going to ignore this guy. But then this guy is already living rent free in your head.
Oh my God.
Like it's really hard for you to just cope with that kind of situation. So if you have a roommate or a friend like that, what do you think are the steps you should take to help them? Because in my own situation, I was really angry. I was
Wait, calm down. What if the guy that she likes found out that she's dating 3 guys? Including him?
What if it's the
Maybe.
day that found out that the guy was
dating
This guy should not come to government. You cannot just say I'm.
No, we're just saying, let's
No,
just
no,
put it in
we're
the scenario
doing an
that she's
example,
not
yes.
actually dating 3 guys, and that's the only guy she loves, and it breaks her heart.
And when it comes to breaking up, you guys are always the one love to break people's hearts.
I don't know that one.
Me, it's not that one.
No, seriously.
Who broke the heart of your friend?
A man.
Man, right?
Yes.
Okay. Joshua, who are you allowed to friend?
Oh my god.
So what are the signs and symptoms of depression? That if you see in someone, you can be this person.
Right. Mood swing, loss of appetite, headache, malaria, anything can happen. Death.
It's not about mood swing.
Aggression, yeah.
So you think of mood swing, you should be like mood swing. Is it you're swinging from sadness to happiness? You're swinging from happiness to sadness.
You can switch at any time.
A depressed person.
Yes, you can switch at any time. If you're depressed, I give you money, won't you be happy?
Depression is state of the mind.
Yes, it's not like the outward.
Yes, because so we talk about mood swing. You're talking about mood swing from
It's
from
100%.
bad to worse.
99% if you give them money, they'll be happy.
Because
In Nigeria, everybody likes money. Who doesn't like money?
Unless money is the cause of your depression, that is only when it can make you happy. Then you can answer.
There are other causes of depression. We mentioned financial depression, right? So we're also giving the outcome of it. We're giving the symptoms of it. So mood swing, yes.
Okay, can I say something? People who are depressed sometimes tend to look so happy. Yes,
And I think that was common among rich people.
yes.
Rich.
Both poor people too. Some people just they don't
They
just
hide
want
it
to
with
be
their money,
yes,
right?
they hide
And
it. They just tend to look so
mask.
happy. Yes. Thank you.
Another thing is you're being irritated. Depressed people feel irritated. When you're around them, you're doing something that normally they would have just ignored. You feel irritated about it. Because unusually, and there is withdrawal, exactly. You withdraw from things that the animal habit get to withdraw from this thing.
Okay, I'm talking about Nigeria. I've seen homes that guys are not permitted to cry, are not permitted to show emotions. Now, if you have a male friend and you've seen the signs and symptoms, oh, this person is depressed, okay, but then this person is not accepting that they are depressed. They don't realize that they need help. How can you help that?
First of all, I don't think is there possibility for someone to be depressed and the person still don't know.
Yes, yeah. Or people that will be like, Afa, it's not only me. There are so many of us, so why should I
I
cry?
don't think so.
When they won't just call it the words, they don't know what it is.
It's mood swing.
Yeah.
No. See, sorry, maybe I beg to differ. I beg to differ. When you say it's a mental illness, right? Most people use drugs when it becomes severe. They're prescribed drugs.
You know, in some cases, okay, let me take the issue of madness. Mad people don't know they are mad. Okay? They think you are the one who is mad. You understand? So a depressed person may not know. You might be the one who might be like, I thought you love going to this place. Why don't you go again? I thought you get, and it's like I just want to be on my own.
That's best.
Yes.
That's
And a mad person is insane. Use that word for man. You're insane. You don't think as normal people do.
Yes.
You get, but depressed people know what is right and they know what
Depression is
wrong.
also in the class of mental illness. Let's just say
Yes,
madness
I know,
is
it's
just
exactly.
Yes. So what I'm trying to say is that someone might not know today, and that's the reason for this podcast. So to call it out, that someone is going through this and know. Yeah, maybe to you might not, but there are people who do not.
Yes. I think there was the student when I was, that was when my engine announced. And me, I'm not like, I was not reading. So, you know, when it just hits, your MB is coming out soon, you go in. And then they look at me and say, because I love cucumbers. So she will say, Hannah, it's cucumber. I'll say, I don't want to. And she's like, you should say you never did this. I'll say, no, I'm just tired. I'm just anxious. That's all. You get there's a scenario where somebody, you don't even want to accept the fact that you're
But you
depressed.
know, there's no reason you don't want to accept, but you have an idea that
A lot of
this is
people that don't know about these signs and symptoms, they don't
Yes,
even know
yes,
yet.
yes.
They don't
You have
know
a reaching out to them
Yes.
so that they
Yeah,
find
no,
the
So
positive.
there's every possibility that
That they
somebody
might not know.
I immediately accept though. I still don't accept, but I immediately accept.
So are there organizations or helplines that you think are available to students?
Yes, in Abia State University, we have the Frankcare Foundation. Yes, we have net fund. It helps financially to support students. You know, we go through financial depression. So it helps financially support students, their school fees, and every other thing.
It's still a Frankcare Foundation. We a foundation, right? We reach out to the university. Yes, when you feel like you're down and you want someone to talk to, they are just a call away. I mean, a call
When
away.
you feel like nobody understands.
Yeah, so
Yes.
we are here to support.
Okay, so before we wrap up, what message do you, what advice advice would you give to our students, audience, and like who are battling
Okay. What I can say to anyone battling depression is that you are not alone. Yes, you're not the only one going through this. And then secondly, try reaching out to people. Don't keep it to yourself. I'm depressed. Let me start playing Billie Eilish songs and then juice what? Yes, and shed tears and cry of depression.
Sometimes that is easy depression.
No, it does not. It does not. It just calms you down because you feel like this person in the song knows what you're going through. But it does not. Yes, it does not heal.
Music is
Okay, why do you
No, I'm just trying to say the kind of music. Yes.
But do you know that most people now without music would have died?
No, I'm not trying to say music is wrong. I'm just saying to get healing.
Music is a healing process.
Wait, I want to
But
understand.
I think it depends on the song. You cannot be depressed and you're listening to depression.
You cannot be depressed and you're listening to Billie Eilish. Like, which song did she even? Which one am I going to think about? What do they call it? Huh?
Sorry, I almost forgot it. Everything I wanted.
I don't know, that song is nice, but I'm thinking of the other one. To cut it short, I just want to say, when you're depressed, just reach out to people. Don't just seclude yourself, listen to sad songs. Music can be healing, but just
And
reach
this
out.
is the point where you get closer to God. Yes, let's lay emphasis on God. He will help you, he will guide you in anything you're going through. For greater is He that is in you than He that is in that depression.
Yes.
So we'll go on a quick break and we'll be right back.
Nice one.
Welcome back to the second section of the podcast series. Here we'll be dwelling more on the causes of depression and notable solutions that we can offer to you, although we have studied the field of depression. So Ms. Alma, how can we?
Okay, if I put it this way, like, I think you meant how depression has affected students. Okay, I'll say it has affected students in the way that they withdraw. Like I said, it's one of the symptoms. Students tend to withdraw from fellowship. Because they withdraw from even going to class. They lack concentration. It does that lack concentration. They're not fully concentrated in class. Yes, and it also deprives them of sleep. But a depressed person, I don't think a depressed person sleeps well. Yes, so I think that is how it affects students.
Yes, I'll also say it has reduced the self-esteem of most students, how bold they were before. Most students, like when I was depressed, I could not talk how I used to talk before. There are many things that I could not do. Depression will just change everything. You're not bold, you cannot even talk, you can't even be free with people anymore. So depression outcome is so bad. Yes.
Yeah, so I won't say I've been through depression or like being close to people who are depressed. But from what I know, from what I've researched, people who are depressed and tend to know that they are depressed. That means they look for things to elevate them. And they try to find a drug. They get things that make them high. Some become alcoholics. Like
Nothing happiness.
yes, they just want that quick happiness. So this so the effect this has, it can lead someone into addiction. And then secondly, suicide. Yes, depression can lead to suicide, especially on the male aspect, because I feel like women are more wired to handle emotional things. But men, as they say, they are logical. Men don't handle depression the way women do, because it's like our hormones just give us this pinch of depression, pinch of anxiety. But men, I think when it has gotten, when it has gotten. But most of the people, the rate of suicide, it's mostly the men. Yes, because they don't handle depression the way we do. So I think that's an effect of depression. Yes, suicide. It can be for both male and female. Sorry. Yes.
Affects their academic. That's not the depressed people tend to, even their social life is impaired. It gets limited. So another thing is, like I said, it's as you're being withdrawn from what your normal habits are, it can affect your studies, affect your performance. You get, and even when okay, if being practical, if your performance is affected and you take the results back home, you see there's not this stigma that you get from your parents. Mom, okay, Opa, okay, speaking English. It's my child. Is that how your mates are doing? You get only sensitive parents who tend to know that something is wrong with their child. Then when you now have children that know how to mask these feelings well, what do you do?
Like the solution.
I'm just thinking about the area of the different what has caused the outcome of depression.
So, Mr. Joshua, is there anything you'd like to add?
Like, I've seen everything I want to say, but I don't know, like, depression, like, seems to drive away from people, like, being aggressive, like, you see your destiny and those,
Yeah.
depression is really test. But the final stage of depression is death. This is very harmful.
So, is there any, like, in university, do we have the statistics that amount students that affect university?
From 1 to 100%.
Yes.
I think in tertiary university, we have like 80% of students that are depressed.
Especially during the exam period.
Yeah, concurrence is very high.
Yes. These are researchers. So I went online. I saw there was a collaboration of AAU, this Ambrose Ali University, and a representative from UNICEF. I think they ran the statistics where they showed that. Okay, this depression, let's just know that it's in ranks. There are people that are mildly depressed, there are people that are moderately depressed, and there are people that are severely depressed. Now, based on statistics, we have like 7% of severely depressed people. Now, these are people that have randomly, that have multiple times thought of suicide. You get, those are people that are severely depressed. Then you have people that are moderately depressed, about 67%. These statistics show that there are more of females to males. You get, then others, that is the mildly depressed ones, so about 37%. You get, I think statistics were being ran from south. I don't think south east was included, but south north, and the rest of it.
So what I implying is that the rate of depression in women is higher than the rate of depression in men.
I like statistics, actually.
I think it varies.
It varies. Yeah.
I don't know what information, but I don't believe that is powerful. I believe that depression is the most missing.
Yes,
I think maybe
because it has a lot on them.
Men carry a lot.
Okay, so what are practical solutions that we can offer to our friends? Or maybe somebody decides that, okay, after reading or watching our video, of course, realize that I have.
Okay, reaching out to us is an option, like watching the video, okay, and then secondly, I think you should put yourself as your first priority. Love yourself, have the self-love for yourself. If you love yourself, regardless of how depressed you are, you can't kill yourself. The level of the percentage of you killing yourself is low if you love yourself, you're depressed. So be a self-lover, and then love God. God is all. God is love. God is peace. Your love of God, you have this peace.
Another thing is you learn to open up. I think there are some situations that you can't solve on your own. No matter how you need help, it's okay to ask for help. Please do ask the right people.
Yeah.
Then surround yourself with people. It depends now. I don't know, but I believe if you can know the causes of your depression, like I said, it varies individually. Most people might be they doubt their self-worth.
Yeah.
You get, if you believe that it's you're questioning your confidence, questioning who you are, questioning can I do this, then surround yourself with people that compliment you. There's people that can celebrate small wins, small victories. I passed this. Of course, it might be a normal thing, but surround yourself with people that see that as a big deal. Because I think
Life is clear. Okay. Something else is take care of yourself. Don't stress yourself too much. I know there's stress, and definitely, even if you want it or not, there's going to be stress. But take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health, because stress can induce depression. Yes.
Okay, I don't know. In some cases, I'll just use hunger. For instance, in some cases when I was hungry, I became angry. Like I become angry.
Yeah.
During the time I was teaching, there was these children. I was like, "Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that?" Until I ate, and then I knew that. I came back and I was like, "So this is the issue." So stress can induce depression. In pregnant women, they can, due to the stress, the whole stomach and hormonal changes, they can just get irritable. So stress can induce depression. So my advice is that try to take care of yourself. Avoid unnecessary stress. Yes.
But for me, I would like to talk on loving yourself because I feel like you cannot give what you do not have. And for me, how I started loving myself, like doing the things that I love most, eating the things that I love most. Is it that fruit that I know I like most? I'll buy it every time. If it's meat I love more, I will eat it. I don't wait for somebody to come and buy it for me. I do it for myself. If I love sleeping at night, no matter the stress, I will make sure I take out time to actually.
Yeah.
So you only give what you have inside. So love yourself, prioritize yourself. It is not selfish for you to put yourself first. I'm not saying you cannot help others. I'm not saying you cannot be selfless, but being selfless to the point where you're not considering yourself, my dear, you would end up pleasing other people and displeasing yourself. You're just angry with yourself. So thank you very much all for joining us. Okay, is there anything you'd like to add?
Yeah. I want to say something. So please, if you feel that you're depressed, I would say you pause, you delay from making life decisions. Because any decision you take to make at that moment can really mar your life. It's not that you're not making your life again, you're mind your life, you're harming your future, your future self. So if you feel that you're feeling somehow, like you mentioned, some of the symptoms of it, then if you think or you're feeling that way, please halt, delay, stop from making life decisions at that moment. Lest to make the wrong decision.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Joshua, is there any final words you'd like to
I feel like you need to include a mentor and a therapist. You can't say about the person and not the therapist. The therapist advise you how to control your anger, your self-emotion, and all this sort. Therapist helps in solving the issue. Please, you're not alone. All of us, the person, can even come to us to help you.
And listen to good music, not person. Great emphasis on Christian song. Yeah. Lovely song.
Trust God, already. That's God. All of us are dead. Which will be yes.
Yes. God is all. Amen.
Yeah, for me, I would say don't see suicide as your final step. Because if you are making an attempt towards being suicidal, you've not solved anything. Come on, you died being depressed still. No solutions to your problem. Yes, so don't see suicide as a solution to your problem. Then also please, like now, I don't know, but I believe I can also have we also have viewers that are not yet depressed. Tend to find yourself in society, you're part of something. Because I believe that if you're part of this, like part of this association or something, you get when people feel you're withdrawing yourself from such, they tend to look out for you, they tend to be there for you. You get so, and also if you are depressed, tend to also reach out to people. It's not a crime for you to speak out or ask for help. You're not belittling yourself when you do that. Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us today and for shedding light on this critical issue. Your words will be easy. And for listeners and viewers out there that maybe secretly struggling or you know someone who's struggling with depression, I want you to know this. You are not alone. There is help and there is hope and there is a way forward. This has been Frankcare Foundation Podcast series. Don't forget to follow, like, share, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube videos. Until next time, please take care of your mind. It is your most valuable and powerful tool. Until next time, bye for now and enjoy the rest.